it's Sydney from Sid Plans It Out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be doing my weekly actions for the 9th. Yeah, the week of the 9th. And I went through, last week I did decent on my weekly actions. Doing the PT every day for some reason is just like impossible for me. I don't know why. I need to figure out where to put it into my schedule. That's really what it is. Like, what time of day do I want to do it? Where does it fit best? Where does it make sense? Because I always think about it at like an inopportune time. And then by the time I remember it again, I'm like getting into bed. So that doesn't really work. So I need to I think I'm going to try, I wrote this down, was trying maybe setting like alarms on my phone to be like, hey, it's time to do this now. And like alarms for drinking water, because I did decent with my water, but not like great with it. I close my standing ring almost every day. Not every single day, but almost every day, which is pretty impressive to me. I did write out an AM routine. I like the AM routine that I wrote out. I think it works well, and I did decent doing it. However, I suck at getting up in the mornings. I don't know. Mornings are just not my vibe. So that was kind of a struggle. And then unplugging by 9, I did decent with. There were a couple nights that I was up past that, and so then I was just looking at my phone because I was awake, which I need to not do. I did get my reel. I did write out a to watch list. I did not start watching anything though. So progress was made. I did terrible at work stuff last week. I don't know. Last week was just, it was not a good week of focusing. Didn't work well. I did have my date with my brother. I didn't go home this week, because I don't think anyone was there. Maybe probably my sister and my brother, but that was it. My parents have been in the Caribbean for 2 weeks, so kind of jealous, but yeah. Let's see. I read 3 days, and I finished 2 books last week. I did my faith planner every day, and I went to church today. I went on this bank run and got sinking funds and $1,000 savings taken care of. I did not use my credit card for DoorDash. I did DoorDash once, but I didn't use my credit card because, we're working on making better use of the money that I actually have versus, using credit cards for things that I don't need to use it for. And then this did not really happen at all. I thought about it a couple times. It was on my to-do list, and it just never happened this week. But, sometimes it's like that. I know it was a short week, but it was the longest short week of my entire life. So that all being said, let's move into this week. I pulled out this Feels Like Sunshine sticker book because it makes me happy and I want to use some of this. And the main thing I want to use is I want to use this because I love these washi stickers so much. So I'm going to use some of these over here because why the heck not? And then we will get into goals and things for the week, or I guess weekly actions for the week. My biggest thing really is I have to figure out how to get myself up in the morning. I really think it comes down to, what it comes down to for me at least, is that I know that I don't have to be up at the time that I want to get up because I work from home, right? So I literally can roll out of bed right before 8 o'clock when I have to start working if I want to, and still be able to be on time. Not that anyone is really oh, you have to be ready to go at 8, because yeah, nobody needs you right at 8 o'clock, right? That's not a thing. nobody is going to need me right at 8 o'clock, right? So that, I think, is my biggest struggle, is that I know that I don't have to get up. So getting myself up is difficult. That's pretty much where I'm at. There was one day last week where I got up and I had I don't think I had gone to bed as early as I wanted to the night before. So I don't think I got a full 8 hours of sleep, but I felt pretty good when I got up. So I was decently productive that day. I got things done and, all that good stuff. And then the next day I got out of bed way later because I hadn't gotten enough sleep the night before. And that day was terrible. I did not do anything productive. And honestly, after that point, I was just so nothing was working well for me. It was just not the most productive feeling week, and everything just felt off. It was not an ideal week. I tried my best, but it was not an ideal week by any means. However, that doesn't mean that this week can't be a good week. I just need to, I don't want to say push myself, because I don't think that's the right concept. I think it's more of just I need to hold myself more accountable this week than I did last week. I was going to say last year. Last week. I love the way that looks so much. I was going to pull in some box quote stickers, but they were a lot bigger than I thought. Now that I'm looking at the page, I'm no, those would be too big. But yeah, so this week the goal is to hold myself more accountable for things and actually getting up and doing the things that I want to do. So back to my monthly goals. So with skincare, I want to add some things to my skincare, I think. But my PM routine has been really good, and I've been doing a really good job of washing my face, and I bought this lotion, this moisturizer that's good for rosacea, which I have. It's a green moisturizer. It's so nice. It feels so good. And I feel like my skin has been really nice the last week. So yeah, I think I want to look into some more things, but I'm not dying about it as much as I was before, if that makes sense. Okay, for personal this week, definitely want to focus on continuing with the AM routine, trying to get out of bed on time, that kind of thing. Unplugging by 9. Like I said, I did decent, just not as well as I would have liked. And then a reel. Yeah. 1 reel. Okay. Personal goals are good to go. Fun and recreation. I do want to figure out, I want to start a show this week. I know I said that last week, and I did want to last week, but last week just, I don't know, it just took it out of me. So I think I definitely want to go to the library this week. I was going to go yesterday, so Saturday. It's Sunday, if I didn't say that. I was going to go on Saturday, but then I stayed up on Friday until 2 a.m. reading a book, and I didn't get out of bed until noon on Saturday, so I didn't really do a whole lot of anything yesterday. So, yeah. So, let's go to the library and start a show. I would really like to do that. Oh, I did really good. Actually, I know I said I didn't do like anything last week, which is true, but I didn't do any. It's not really true. It felt true. But I didn't like check my email or Teams after 5. Like when I said I was done working that day, I was done working. It was the end. I would like to. This week is so stupidly busy at work. Like I have so many meetings, it's dumb. But I didn't do any preceptor topics last week, which means that I won't be able to have my preceptor meeting this week because I don't have any ready to go. I have a lot of them that I've started on and then gotten distracted by other things and never like come back to them. So I would like to, I'm just going to put 2 again. And if I get more, then I get more, but I would like to do that. And then again, no email or Teams after 5. I feel like it was easy this week because I was so like over it. I was just over being back at work. However, I'm not sure that it's going to be as easy this week. We'll kind of see how it goes. I do want to go home this week because, you know, my parents will be back and probably my grandparents. My grandparents honestly might be back, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, tomorrow, Monday, is my mom's birthday, so I kind of want to like make her a card and get her like just a small gift, like candy or something. Yeah, just something simple. We might go out for dinner this week. Oh geez, birthdays. What? I'm not really sure what my family's plan is there, but my mom is still off. She's currently on her sabbatical. So that's why they took 2 weeks to go on vacation, because my mom has like 5 weeks off, something dumb. Okay, we're gonna keep all of these the same for health and wellness. So definitely PT, water, and closing my rings. Closing my rings actually, like my standing ring, went a lot better than I thought it was going to. The struggles that I had though were doing my PT and drinking water. I don't know why. It was very strange. Yeah, it was weird. Like I don't know what my problem was. The PT thing, I already know the problem is like I have to figure out where I want it in my life, because I've been doing this since like the second week, I don't know, like the middle of November maybe, and I still haven't figured out where to put it into my day and into my life and actually like do it. So there's obviously something wrong there, and I need to figure out exactly where to put it in my life. All right, spiritual and personal growth. Again, I want to read 3 days, do my faith planner every day, and go to church. Those are the things that I'm working on. I feel like reading this week might end up being harder depending on like what show I start, and like I don't know. We're going to make it work. I'm determined that there are plenty of hours in the day, right? I feel like there are plenty of hours in the day, and I'm not asking myself to do a lot. I'm really just, what it is I'm asking myself to not, what's the word? Oh, I'm asking myself to not use my phone as much. That's really what I'm doing. And that, for some reason, is really hard, even though I yeah, it's not like there's anyone texting me or anything, you know, like I'm just scrolling aimlessly. You would think that I would be able to just put my phone down and walk away from that more often, but seems to be a struggle for some reason. I'm gonna edit this one here to be like with credit cards because that was really like my goal. For this week, we're gonna do, again, no credit card for DoorDash. Like, that's what it was. I just got lazy, I guess. And then I also want to do, so do no credit card for DoorDash. And then I want to do, sorry, my brain cannot do multiple things at once today. I don't know. No credit card for DoorDash. I want to do a no spend on planner things because I bought a lot of planner things that I did not need to buy. So I want to no spend on planner things this week, and I want to no spend on food except for groceries. So if that means, you know, it's Wednesday and I have to go to the store to buy something to cook, then I have to go to the store to buy something to cook. That's what I need to like wrap my head around. For some reason, that's a hard concept for me. So we'll do no spend on eating out and no spend on, what did I say? Planner stuff. Oh, also, I get paid this week, so I need to do payday things. I kind of threw off my life a little bit by waiting until last week to do the sinking funds things, because that would normally be like payday things that I would do the week that I get paid, but I put it off because we got paid on what, like the 31st or something, the 30th. So yeah, I put that one off a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, here for physical environment, what did I say? Oh, I could take down Christmas this week. I probably want to do that this week because if I wait until this week, I'm going to be like getting ready to go out of town. Maybe I will just take it down next week. I don't really want to do it yet. I don't feel like it was up long enough. I don't feel like I had it up for very long, so I don't want to take it down yet. Let's do, yikes. Okay. I want to make that cleaning schedule this week. If I don't 100% start following it this week, that's fine, but I want to make a cleaning schedule. It shouldn't take me that long to do. I just have to do it. And that seems to be a hard task for me for some reason. Okay, I think that's good. I continue to look at these after every time I write in them and think, oh man, someone could look at this and be super overwhelmed. But like I said, I feel like I've explained this in the last couple weeks, but I kind of just want to like keep explaining it just in case someone's new or whatever. A lot of these things don't take very long. I just need to do them, right? Like unplugging by 9, there's nothing to that except just put my phone away. It's 9 o'clock, the end. A reel might take me a little bit, but okay, that's one day that it's going to take me some time to do. Going to the library is fun, so I don't care how long that takes, honestly. Work things, I mean, I have all day at work to get them done, so not a big deal. The payday things, they don't take me very long. I just have to actually do them. No spends, again, those don't take a lot of time. They just take willpower. Reading 3 days. I'm not even telling myself how long to read, just 3 days out of the 7 this week, I want to pick up a book and read it. Not hard. My faith planner takes me 15 minutes tops every day. And then obviously church on Sunday takes some time, but it's a commitment and it's something that I want to do. So that's, something that I want to implement into my life. PT, it takes 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. I just haven't figured out how to work it into my life yet. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to figure it out. Drinking water, again, like, doesn't take extra time. And closing my standing ring every day doesn't really take extra time either. I just have to, again, do it. So yeah, it might look like a lot on paper, but I don't feel like a lot of them are really intense tasks, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's going to be all for me today. These are going to be my goals. My weekly actions to work towards my monthly goals, to work towards my yearly goals, to just get things done for this week. I just want it to be a productive week. Last week started out really strong and then died off after about like Wednesday. I was done. So yeah. But yeah, that's going to be all for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry about my rambling there at the end. I don't know. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.